midfielder I've seen this season. The best game he has had for Tottenham. His pressing, passing, and ball retention was immaculate. He completely roasted Casemiro, Bruno, and Mason. Still can't wrap my head around Mount. I am with you. United is looking so lethargic. Sancho should start. The midfielders are performing. They're better off giving youth like Pelestri a chance. The ongoing disruptions in live stream. Paul, I am sorry, but it's been sorted. Guys, I apologize for our streaming. This technology thing gets complex at times, but I apologize, okay? Dennis says, there's nothing wrong with hyping players. Let our local journalists hype them until international scouts come calling. My man, if you think scouts come because our journalists are hyping players, that's not the way football works, my guy.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
No, the scouting thing is a completely different thing. It's a very, very different, complicated. It's not that easy. It can't get to ha 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 ha. No, and then Japheth, of course, is going a conversation about Mr. about Anje, the Spurs guy. Then Sami Kamunge is saying, today the stream is on and off camera disco lights.
Wow.
I think I'm going to start giving marks for guys who are funny. That's really, really funny.
That's nice.
That's really, really, really funny. I agree. Someone is asking, will DSTV ever get back to covering the Kenya Premier League? As of now, no. I don't think they're coming back now, no. But we wait and see. Who knows? Things might change. And then Gigashigwa says, if you switched on your TV, like 6 ungefikiria United wako on 18th minute of extra time. They looked tired. Ten Hag was dressed like Pep, lakini ni ole matop.
Okay.
Then there's this guy who has a thing for Chep. Happy birthday, Petite. At least he used the right word today. Great show, guys. So we're talking about Birmingham. And then what is Ten Hag's strategy and style? United have no identity. Guys, you know what? Let me just go to Roy Keane. Yes. Where is Roy Keane? He's coming. Hold on. He's here somewhere. As soon as I can get him going. Where is my prep comp? There we go. And then internet is conspiring against me because it knows whatever Roy Keane said was terrible.
Ni watu wa Maniu.
Watu wa Maniu wanatengeneza internet.
Ni watu wa Maniu.
Acha tu. Haki ya mama imekataa. Haya. Anyway, let me see if I can find the highlights because I'm sure the highlights are somewhere here. About what happened to United yesterday. It was bad. Now that the internet has refused, we refuse for you to beat me. So here we go.
Kulusevski gets it instead. He breezes into the penalty area here. Saar! Back to Saar with his big yet for Tottenham Hotspur. Fernandes, Antony, quick chance here for United. He's hit the post. So Maddison hung beautifully and controlled well by Perisic. Davis! He scored!
Yep. So, thoughts?
Let me start. First of all, I didn't understand the midfield trio. Mason Mount, Casemiro, and the other guy. And plus this the attacking of the Antony, Rashford, and Garnacho. It doesn't work. Eric Ten Hag tried that for the last 2 games, and we've seen that it's not working. Garnacho is nowhere to be seen. Rashford is not a 9. He's a winger. Casemiro, he's past his age. This guy, he can't run past the 30th minute. You could see that Bissouma and Saar were shining throughout. In the first half, we could see some flashes of Man United. But in the second half, those guys were nowhere. And you could see why. Although Tottenham didn't have their focal point, a striker, they did find the goals and they created the chances, they maintained the pressure, and they controlled even the tempo of the game, just from the start till the end.
Yeah, and also I think you could see the signs from the first game, the Wolves game on Monday. You could just see Wolves were the better team. It's like United midfield didn't exist because Cunha was going through that midfield. There's something wrong in that midfield. At the moment, it's just it's not functional. They had their chances, I think, a bit of their spells in the first half.
Yeah.
They had a chances from, I think it was Rashford, Bruno, and also had a chance in the first half. But I think in the second half, they were just blown out of the water and they couldn't come back. On the other hand, this is now a different Spurs. It's a new Spurs. Some of the new players, new energy are fantastic. But Manchester United, they were terrible. And I always say, Rashford is not a 9. He's not the main striker. Rashford works better in the wing. That is where he's most effective. That's where he scored most of his goals last season. So I don't understand Ten Hag's idea of putting him as a number 9 where he's not very effective.
I mean, on Monday, Manchester United got the result they desired, but a result that they didn't deserve. Now, yesterday, they neither got the result that they desired and the performance.
They didn't get anything.
They didn't get anything.
Back up. Please say that again. We get what you're saying, but please put
All
it
right.
in a complete sentence. It makes a lot of sense, but
Yes.
just finish it.
Yes. So yesterday they didn't get the result they desired, and also the result that they deserved. If you look at the way Manchester United played Monday, the midfield was just in shambles. They left a lot of spaces. Casemiro doesn't look like the Casemiro of last season, and the partnership and the chemistry in that midfield was nowhere to be seen. Now you buy Mount for that amount of money, and you really don't know how to use him. Because what's Mount's role in Manchester United? I didn't see it yesterday. They made Bissouma look like a world-class player. Bissouma, who was not even playing last season. To be honest, Monday we saw Wolves and we were thinking, wow, Wolves is going to be fantastic this season.
yeah.
Then yesterday, what happened?
They got battered.
So was it Wolves being good or just Man United making Wolves become good?
They just
Manchester-
exposed.
And
Yeah.
I'm also skeptical about praising Spurs because I think also Manchester United made them look good. They had chances yesterday to get a goal here or there, but they flapped their chances. So now, if you look at Manchester United, I'm just
Stream the
asking
Premier League
myself,
and more.
where are they going to be getting their goals from? That is the big question.
Where-
It was run.
Where do you want me to start? Now, United fans, look away now because number one, I really wish Sammy was here
Yeah.
because I kept saying, guys, I don't get Mount. I don't see it.
Yeah.
I don't get Mount. Who's the other person they've signed?
Højlund.
Hoyland.
Højlund.
We haven't seen him, so we can't
Yeah.
judge him. Who's the other one? Onana.
Onana
He's
is
been
okay.
decent.
Yes,
He's been
decent.
all right. I
Yeah.
got away with the penalty on Monday, but he's been okay. United look like a team that hasn't done pre-season. United look like a team that's behind pre-season the way City are behind pre-season wise. United look disorganized, disjointed,
Yeah.
no cohesiveness, no clear game plan. And I agree with someone who's asked, what's Ten Hag's game plan? What's their plan? What do they do? I know what Liverpool do. I know what Arsenal do. I know what City do. Heck, I know what Aston Villa do. I even know what Wolves are doing. What do United do, guys? What is it to press? Is it to pass? Is it counter? What do they do? Now I understand Rashford doesn't like playing as a centre forward, but come on, you've got to do a job for the team. Now that you've got to do a job for the team, you can't just not do anything. You can't sulk. You can't just you've got to do something for the team. You've got to move. United Casemiro looks the way I thought he would look last season is the way he looks this season. Because last season I was like, are you sure? Then he was this brilliant player. The first 2 games of the season, I'm looking at him, I'm wondering, ai,
Umekuja kuretire kumbe.
kwanza uliona, wacha ya jana, the Wolves one, by 88th minute.
But there were signs towards the end of last season.
Yes.
Ilikuwa inaonekana.
So
Kidogo, yeah.
I'm not sure what's happening. I'm not sure what Mount is supposed to be a box-to-box kind of guy. But I don't see it.
I don't think he can play box to box
Like
in a
a
4-2-3-1.
like he's
Yeah, 'cause he was-
like he's got the ability to go up.
Yes, yeah.
So
Yes.
Casemiro sort of sits and then he can do can go and
Go and
like
come back,
yeah,
yeah.
go and come. But I don't get it. I'm not sure what his strength. I have tried. Someone tell me what is Mason Mount's strength. Is it that he is quick? Is it that he passes? Is it that he dribbles? What is his strength? I don't know what is his strength. And you have a United team where almost everyone looks. I think United's most solid players look Shaw.
True.
Yeah.
I look for another one.
And Onana, I think Onana is also okay.
On Saka.
Onana tried yesterday. That man is okay.
He's all right.
Yeah.
He's all right.
He's in the at least
Yes.
he's a consistent 6 out of 10 in the 2 games.
Yes.
But you look at the rest of the team, you're thinking, and I watched them on Monday and I remember wondering, is this team competing for the same title with City and with Arsenal? I was like, I thought Chelsea looked better.
But yeah,
Yes,
they
they do.
They did.
Look, Liverpool don't have a defensive midfielder. But if they get a solid guy, they will cause problems. Because going forward, they can still
yeah.
kill you. You look at that. I'm not sure what United are doing. I'm not sure. It was a bad game. It was a terrible game. Maybe they start that way, because even last season they started that way. In fact, it was worse.
Everybody's
they
waiting
lost-
for
Maybe.
that.
Maybe.
They lost
But this
their
is it
first
also-
3, I
But
think,
everybody's
last
waiting
But
for
they're
that.
bad.
But this is even worse.
In fact, I thought after Monday they're gonna come back and play better.
But here is the question: How many of the signings actually improves United with a huge with a decisive upgrade? How many of those are decisive upgrades? I'll give you an example. When you see Vardiol, you're like, oh yeah, okay. You're like, okay, Pep.
Makes
We
sense.
see.
Yeah,
Makes
we
sense.
see.
Okay?
Yeah.
When like you see a player and you're like, okay, I see. When you see Declan Rice, you're like, oh yeah, I see
See
what
why.
they're talking about. When you see Casado, you're like, I can see what Chelsea are doing. When you see even Enzo Fernandez, you're like, I can see why they overpaid for him, but you can see why they did. What did United do? Who is the signing United have made that has been a huge upgrade? Like you're saying, this one will take us a step forward. Who?
None.
So far now.
Everybody was saying Onana that is there. He's gonna help them.
Yeah, 'cause he
from
can
the back,
pass.
you know. But
You've got to have the
I didn't
midfielders
say
to
that.
take the ball.
Yeah.
That's the thing. There were no midfielders. It was just a highway against
And-
Wolves and against Spurs.
And I saw a tweet. First of all, United are light in midfield. That's not in doubt. I think they are too lightweight. They don't have a physical presence.
Yeah.
Bruno is, Mason Mount, Casemiro looks my age. They don't have the way when Uncle Tom is fit, Thomas Partey is a presence.
Yeah.
Declan Rice is a presence.
Yes.
Rodri
Rodri.
makes you see. And then like yesterday when Akanji goes into mid, you
Yeah.
can see it. United's midfield is all lightweight.
And I think that's why they are looking for Amrabat as well.
Lightweight
Yeah, but now it's again dependent on their sales. They need to
But
sell,
is he
to
really
let
going to
go so
improve
that
them?
they can bring in somebody.
Of
think-
course, I think he will.
The biggest thing is,
Yeah.
okay, so they can't sign until they get rid of some
Yeah, they have
players.
to sell,
So
yeah.
how are they going to improve? Because the best midfield I think we're going to see from Manchester United is Fernandes, Casemiro, and Eriksen. And for
No.
sure,
Yeah, I always say
they're
you
gonna
can't
lose.
you can't
Yeah.
put two Azes kwa the
Yeah,
same midfield.
yeah.
Is it-
Eriksen and
Because Eriksen
Casemiro.
is gone. Casemiro. In fact, I saw a tweet from Jamie Carragher. I don't know how true it is, and I'll ask you guys, and I'll leave you guys with that question. He said, United buying Casemiro at 70. Arsenal and Chelsea did better business by buying Casado and Rice at 105 and 115 than United did buying Casemiro at 70.
Yeah.
Because he was like, this one's a long term.
Long term, yes.
This one is there for now is over.
Yes, and then you can see also the age as well. Yeah, because those are younger players. They're not 20s, early 20s. Yeah, there is room for improvement.
Yeah.
There's
And
the
they have
hunger.
not reached their peak yet. But now buying Casemiro at he was 30.
Yeah,
So-
he's 30. Now he's 31.
Yes.
Oh,
he's
at
30,
age. Yes, yes.
Yes. Age was
Ojo
for
ukikuwa
70.
31 na anymore.
Next
When
year,
you-
February 23rd, I went to check his
Alafu
age.
miguu
February
miguu
23rd,
inakataa.
next year, 32. Hii season.
I have-
Miguu imeenda.
These guys are vendetta with
Miguu
him. Eh?
imeenda.
I have
Miguu
found
imeenda.
I have found my clip. I hope it works.
Desperate, absolutely desperate. The biggest insult I always think about teams you can't do it away from home, or players who aren't up for the away from home. They're a good team. They fancy it when their home fans are in front of them. They got that support and that energy. United go away today, second half, weak, no leadership, give bad goals away. Spurs were lovely, honestly. All credit to Spurs, but United. It's easy to play against Man United also. I said before the game they were poor against obviously Wolves, but they got the result and they'll be better today. They weren't. We make the point up that they were fine the first half an hour, but the game is well over 90 minutes. You're obviously not going to dominate that long, but you got to show some belief, desire, fight. They're bringing on Martial. They're bringing on these players. You might as well bring on Frank Stapleton and Norman Whiteside. Martial's not going to get you out of trouble. Rashford played up through the middle again, the usual stuff. He's like a child up there. He's obviously not happy playing up through the middle, and his body language, his first few touches when he get it suggests, I don't want to play up through the middle, but you have to. You know, you got to do a job for the team tonight. You're looking at their captain tonight, the senior players, who are established international players. Easy to play against. That's the biggest insult I can give to these United players.
I think the problem with United is at the minute is
There you
the
go.
wide players.
I-
When you're
No
a wide
need
player
to
and you're-
continue more than that. I think that's enough.
You
think
know
you've
what?
had the message.
You know what?
Yes.
I had missed seeing United legends roasting their team.
But Roy Keane has always been like that.
He's always,
you haven't. You
yeah.
you clearly don't watch him enough. Roy Keane.
Yeah, he's always like
last
that.
season, it wasn't as
No,
much
he
as
is
this.
He
always.
does.
He
Look at
is-
the last season.
I can get
beating
you
by
clips.
Liverpool.
I can
Oh
get you
my
clips
God.
of Roy Keane.
Oh
He
my
is
God.
always like that. He goes on about Maguire. He goes on about Fred. He doesn't keep quiet. He constantly says they are not good enough. They are not doing that. He is a breath of fresh air.
But last season,
Because
at least
he
you give him
just
props,
calls
you know,
it.
here and there. But
No,
this
he
season-
calls it.
He doesn't fear.
Roy
calling
Keane
it out.
always calls it. I could find you a clip last year when he was having a go. I can't remember on which player. But he was like, no. I think it was Maguire and Fred. He's like, look at them. They'd lost to Liverpool or someone at home. Or so, I can't remember who they lost to. But he was like, look, there's nothing here. He always goes. He always goes. And I watched this last and I was like, oh, that's perfect. I don't think I could add anything more. United are in trouble. United fans, you throw stones at me every time you say, oh, but guys, the 2 games in, lucky on Monday, you got what you deserved yesterday. Something has to give. Team is too lightweight. Too lightweight.
Yeah.
Too lightweight in midfield. Lacks those, like you said, those cohesive things.
Yeah.
Just determination and fire and drive and motivation. They're just walking around. Anyway, let's come back. Talk about Soboslai. Someone has said we must give him props. Yeah, Soboslai was great last weekend. And then we'll ask you a question. What question should I ask you as far as to get a jersey? A United jersey. What did I ask? I don't even know, man. It's bad.
We'll come back with that question.
or
We'll
the-
come back.
Behind the
What
scenes.
can I do to change the team?
No, that's subjective. I need
That's
a direct one.
direct.
Actually, yeah, let's do this. How many titles did Roy Keane win with United? How many Premier League
question.
titles did Roy Keane win with Manchester United? Remember, they've got 2 hashtags. You've got to put hashtag the football fix and hashtag all. My brain is frozen. Understandably.
Premier League.
Premier
all
League.
on DStv.
Yeah,
on
yes.
DStv.
Premier League all on DStv. So how many Premier League titles did Roy Keane win
With Manchester,
with Manchester United? Hashtag the football fix. Hashtag.
Premier League all on DStv.
Let's come back talk about Liverpool.
On all these bouquets to choose from, on all these devices. Dial *423# or download my DStv app to get a DStv HD decoder with 1 month of family for just 2,999 Kenya shillings. It's the Premier League on DStv.